Hi, folks. If you got one of these property value notices and you're upset about it, you're going to want to watch this. Plugged In is next. Howdy,
Good morning, everybody.
Hope you have your
Happy Thursday.
cup of coffee as Karen almost knocks the
I almost
camera
knocked
over.
the table over. Sorry.
But that's all right. Hey, we've got an interesting show for you right now because I'm sure that a lot of you have gotten your property value notices concerning your property values and your taxes from the appraisal district. And a lot of you are very upset, and
Did
I
you wanna
understand
faint?
why. Yeah.
I mean, for real. We got ours, and it was like, oh,
Oh man, it was crazy.
really?
And we have one friend whose property value went up $200,000 in 1 year. 1 year. And we've had another relative who just got hers, and it's $7,000 above what it is last year or what it was. So I'm
It's
sure there's a
crazy.
lot of you that are upset about this little piece of paper. So we want to invite you to get a pencil and a piece of paper because we have some interesting information for you. Hi, I'm Jack. This is Karen
Hi, everybody.
with Palmore
Welcome
Real
in.
Estate, powered by Remax
Max
Trinity,
Trinity.
and we welcome you in.
Absolutely.
Have a cup of coffee and get that pencil and paper. And if you will, write down our email address because that's going to come in. It's right there at the top of the screen. It's going to come in handy. palmorerealestate@gmail.com. You know, Karen,
It's crazy. It's just crazy
when
what's
we
going
started planning this show and talking about it, I found the greatest article that was published by the Fort Worth Star Telegram and found it online by Jess Harden, who interviewed a member of the Tarrant Appraisal District. And in this thing, it shows so many ways that you can dispute your property tax value online or in person. Now, this will tell you exactly what you have to do, step by step, what your rights are, and your exemptions. Now, that's something you might warm us up a little
Well,
bit.
you know, your exemptions, we encourage you after you buy your house, to go and get file for your homestead exemptions. It's very important because it will lower the value of your house, a taxable value.
That's correct.
So it's very important you do that. I think this year they made a change at the first of the year where you can file your home exemption in the same year that you buy your house. Used to, it was kind of the next year.
Mm-hmm.
And so go file those homestead exemptions.
Absolutely.
It's very helpful. And if you're 65 and older,
There's another
go
exemption.
file for that too. File for anything you can get to reduce your taxes.
And if you are a widow of a veteran or a first responder, there's also exemptions you can take there also. Now, if you haven't voted on the May 7th election on the propositions that were coming up,
Proposition 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is concerning property taxes,
Yes.
lowering them and not letting them raise them. So you need to go vote before May 7th and vote yes on Proposition
Early
1
voting is
and
over.
2.
Yeah, early voting is over.
Okay, so
Yeah.
May 7th, get out there
Yeah.
and get that done.
I know there's a lot of ways you can protest your exemptions. I always do it online, and that's the way I've done it. But those of you that maybe have gotten such a huge increase in your market value, you may want to consider going to an outside source tax service that protests that for you. And if it was me and mine went up that much, I would definitely use a service like that. I mean, it will save you a ton of money.
And we do have some friends that are doing that.
And they operate the service. I mean, I'm sure probably some of you have gotten these in the mail about these tax companies trying to get your business. Well, I mean, I think you need to be real smart about whether or not you use one or not. I think they do a really great job, and there's several out there. So, do your homework and shop around. We have a couple that we can send you if you want to email us and get that information. But they really can help you, and they charge a percentage of the tax savings. So that's how it works.
Well, I will tell you again, folks, send us an email so I can send you the link for this report that was put in the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. It will open your eyes like it did mine. It tells you why your taxes went up, how they figured it, and what your options are to fight it. Now, that's the big thing. And if all of this fails, you still have a right to file a suit.
Is that in this article?
Against the Tarrant Appraisal District. That's correct. It's all in this report right here.
So you want to put where they can find their county
appraisal
district
yeah.
there?
If you have your pencil and paper ready, here is where you can go online and protest your taxes. Tarrant County, Dallas County, Denton County, Collin County, Parker County, and Wise County, right there. If we went too fast for you when you're watching the show back,
just pause it,
and you can write it down. But that will help you start the dispute and protest part of it.
And do it. I mean, just protest it. You don't have to necessarily go in person, but I never have. And also I wanted to mention one other thing that you probably got in your appraisal envelope that came in the mail from TAD or DAD or wherever it was from. There's a service they provide that's free of charge. It's called Property Fraud Alert. And that is a notification system from the county clerk's office that will notify you if anybody is trying to go down to the county clerk's office and file a document to claim ownership to your home. It's free of charge, not a dime. So I went and signed up on it the other day, and, I think Jack didn't know I did it, so it sent him an email. But anyway.
That's how I figured out I was married. Got an email.
Whatever. Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, hey, you know what today is?
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, it certainly is. Happy Cinco de Mayo,
everybody. Hope you're having a good celebration.
At 5 o'clock, I'm sure you're going to go to your favorite watering hole and enjoy your favorite Cinco de Mayo beverage.
Margaritas.
Karen, one other thing I wanted to bring up, too. You folks are asking, why is this happening? Why is it going up? Well, we mentioned it last week in our show. We have so many people moving from out of state into our state, and it's a wide variety of things.
Right.
No reason they're moving, but they're selling their homes up there in California, Arizona, New York, all of the northern states, and getting a buttload of money for them. They're coming down here in the Texas market where it was fair, and they're paying astronomical prices over list price to buy a home.
Sometimes they're paying $30,000 to $100,000, and it's not just people from moving out of state. It's a lot of people because you're getting to these bid wars. When one house comes on the market, there's 30, 40 offers on them.
That's correct.
And so people are paying that kind of money over the price of the house. And, and the real estate agent has done their job to do the market value. They've market valued it where the comps say it is, but then it's coming in higher. So now the market value's gone up. And that's what's causing this big old mess with the appraisal district that are.
And those prices going up mean one thing.
In our opinion. These are our opinions only.
Your taxes are going to go up naturally.
Yeah.
In this report that I was telling you about, they tell you the ways that they figure your property taxes and values. It is a great article, Karen. If you could flash that email up one more time, write it down, folks. Palmore Real Estate at gmail.com. ask us to send you the link to this interview, and we'll be happy to do it.
Hey, you know what else is coming up this weekend?
Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day.
It is Mom's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all
Happy
of
Mother's Day to all of you out there. God bless our moms.
Gosh, it's hard to be a mom these days. Oh my gosh.
Very, very hard.
But happy Mother's Day to everyone. I'm a mom of 4 and, you know, love them all to death. And
but they're old enough and they're gone.
Yeah,
so
you know what
that's
else is coming up this weekend?
Mayfest. Now you talk about a fun family atmosphere. Mayfest is.
Hopefully the weather will stay nice.
I hope so.
It's supposed to be up in the 90s, I think.
Yeah, sure is. So be ready for that.
And you know what else? There's a fun little thing that we saw when we were searching for events is this I Love Mimosa Day, which is Saturday from 4 to 9 at the Ethel Mimosa Bar. I think that's a new place in Arlington.
I think so.
I'm not
yeah.
quite sure. Just
That
some
should be a
fun
lot of-
activities going on in our little neighborhood and community.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Ashley Wynn of Yakety Yak Designs for our shirts. What a great job, Ashley. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ashley.
But it's been a lot of fun today, folks. Hope we've shared something with you that you can use and ease your stress a little bit. Because trust me, there are ways to fight this and ways to protest how much money you're going to make. And if you were lucky enough to write those numbers down to where your county appraisal district, where you have to start, don't be afraid. Go after it. Go after it. You never know until you fight
That's
it.
right. So, yeah. Be brave, be strong, go fight. And vote.
Yes. And
vote for Proposition 1 and Proposition 2. It has everything to do with taxes.
Good luck in your protests.
Yes.
Hopefully this program has helped you out a little bit. We want to invite you back next Thursday for another edition of Plugged In.
Hey, can I mention something?
Absolutely.
We'd like to shout it out to you. If you have any event coming up, send it to us.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to put it up on the show and
absolutely we will.
Let it touch as many people as it will in our community here. So give us we're trying real hard to keep you plugged in.
Absolutely.
So y'all have a wonderful day.
Until we see you next week, another edition of Plugged In. God bless you. God bless America. And take care of one another.
And stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.